welcome. This is Jen Eden. I am the founder of the Sugar Freedom Method. I'm a holistic health coach for about 20 years now. And I always say there's pretty much nothing that I haven't seen that I can't at least give some sort of recommendation to alleviate, whatever the challenges are. So if that's you and you have a question, always feel free to hit me up, leave a comment, hit reply, and I'll get back to you. Now, before I get into my topic today, which is energy, I always like to make a request that if you have not subscribed to my channel, there is a button somewhere below this video where you can do that, and then we can stay in touch on a weekly basis. All right, I want to talk to you about energy today from a slightly different perspective than what I find most people talk to us about energy about, right? I hear, eat less of this, eat more raw foods, drink more water, get more sleep, blah, 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 blah. I don't disagree with it. And I'm going to tell you now, emotions or trapped emotions play a huge part in the amount of energy that we have on any given day. And so what do I mean by that? Well, a perfect example is, think about a dear friend of yours, one of your juicy friends that you just love it when you even see their name pop up on your phone. You actually get excited, and I'm already thinking of one of my dear friends, and I'm already laughing and smiling because this person always makes me laugh, yeah? And so I want you to think of that, and you might have been tired prior to seeing that person come up on your phone, but then you pick up the phone, you're like, hey, for me it's my cousin Mikey, yeah? And oh gosh, so funny whatever comes out of my cousin's mouth. But I say it because I could be tired prior to that phone call, and then by the time I get off, even if it's just 5 minutes later, I have been laughing probably for the 5 minutes, and I all of a sudden forgot I was tired and I have more energy. Versus, love you, mom, love you those, who have struggling in-laws or parents even that they struggle with, right? I have a bunch of all of that mixed in. You might have had some energy before you got on that call, and it could be 3 minutes later and you get off the call and you're like, whew, I think I'm gonna grab a Starbucks or a Frappuccino, or I need a cookie, or I want some chips, or right? Like all of a sudden your mood has changed and you might even be craving something sweet, or you wanna drink some sort of wine, or amazing how that works. I just want you to start noticing. But nothing has changed, right? It's the middle of the day, it could be a weekend, and you went from having energy to not, or not having energy to having energy, and you didn't do much different other than talk to someone. That is because emotions get trapped. And so while it's great to take vitamin C and all these vitamins and energy stuff, and eat raw food, sure, I'm a fan. And they always say, eat less meat. That's for another day, right? I eat meat, high quality, and all these other things. And there isn't anything that I will not eat, although gluten absolutely hurts me. And too much dairy does clog my system, so I am mindful. And I always have sugar in its rightful place if I'm gonna have it, right? But all of that aside, trapped emotions play a huge part, and it's just not something that we talk about a lot. And I really want to address it today. So I would like you to maybe stop blaming yourself or looking outside for all these outside influences of things that are gonna give you energy, and you start taking a look at your relationships, yes? And who you spend time talking to. And if it's someone who does not get you or you don't feel great around, then you just start, I'm going to say it, limiting how many times, how many minutes in a day, week, or month you spend talking to that person, okay? Doesn't mean they're bad, we're good, they're bad, or vice versa, that they're good and we're not. There's no judgment. It's just, let's stop trapping emotions. Let's stop hanging out with people who, I call them energy vampires. It's module 3 of the Sugar Freedom Method, by the way. Tuning in and understanding your own energy bank, okay? And let's just start taking a look at our emotions. Now, to untrap them, there are many different techniques. We teach some in the method. Emotional freedom technique, okay? It's a tapping technique. There's hiring a healer, okay? I have some healers I've recommended for emotional clearing. Sometimes a good run can do it, or I don't know, going out for a walk. I live here in Flagstaff, and it is so beautiful just to look up at the night sky, hot tub, looking up and just clearing. Otherwise, there are many healers. Reiki, okay, acupuncture can do it. There's many, many different modalities that can help clear it. But for the point of today, I just want you to know emotions also trap our energy, and it's just not always what we're eating. So keep that in mind. And as always, if you find my work helpful and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and I will be in touch soon.